it's the Teatime Book Club. I'm Earl Grey.
How could she forget her name?
I'm Earl Grey.
I'm Oolong.
And I'm Jasmine.
And we are so excited to do our first book review. Okay, that was probably too loud. Sorry about that. Sorry for those of you wearing headphones. Okay,
you keep stealing my joke.
If you guys watched the teaser, that was Oolong T's line. She got very mad at me for stealing
my
it.
line every time. How could you?
How dare
you just
I?
rhyme? That was
Why did we rhyme? You just rhymed with us. We rhyme.
Okay, so
the rhyming is weird.
Guys, stop. Jasmine.
Okay, so we are so excited to bring you our first book review, and we have picked a book that has been one of our favorite books. We've discussed it a lot in our friend group throughout the last year. We've all read it. Called.
Can I say it? Can I say it?
Okay.
American Royals.
Yay.
We're only discussing the
Jazz
one.
hands.
No, stop. We're only discussing the first book.
Because
and the second book.
Okay, but not in this episode. In this episode, we are only doing the first book.
We're doing the first and second books.
I haven't read the second book.
Dude, we're only doing the first book.
We'll fill you in on everything you need to know.
I
Also,
haven't finished
no,
the
but if
second
we're
book.
only doing the first book, then I won't know what to talk about because I might forget if something's in the first or second book and spoil it.
Here, do you want to put the mic?
I haven't finished the second book, and neither has Earl Grey. So
yeah, so we're gonna do the
I
first
have
book.
though.
Yes, Oolong is our American Royals prodigy here.
Stop turning the mic.
Wait. So, oh my gosh, there's so much to get into with American
Oh my
Royals.
gosh. No, wait. We need to have our Can you move your chair? Sorry.
move the mic.
This is why I hate having to share it.
Okay, how about we could also... Okay,
Okay, listen.
So-
I don't care about my essential software. Let me get to millimeters.
just having some technical here. Okay, we're trying to get to our notes, which we should probably do analog, but we're not. So we're trying to get to them right now.
Analog?
this
What is
will-
that?
It means writing it down. It means not
Traditional? You should have
Yes.
just said
Yeah.
that.
traditional. I thought we said analog. Like an
No,
analog clock.
We artists
Did
say
you just
traditional.
take a word for a clock and just automatically think it meant traditional?
I don't know. Okay, so anyway, where to start? American Royals. Let's give them
Let's
the basic
set
plot.
the scene first.
American Royals is a
American
book
Royals
about-
is an alternate universe of our universe.
It's
And
basically
it's basically if America had a monarchy.
What the
instead
what?
of
Yeah, that would
Yeah,
probably be
yeah.
really
having
bad.
a democracy.
it would not turn out like this, but
We don't know.
We don't care,
Just saying, we're not qualified to talk about politics. So don't listen to us.
To sum it up, we are going to talk about the political dynamics in this book, which is an alternate universe of the real America. I think this book is driving you guys insane. Anyway, so we're going to talk about the political dynamics in this book and probably
That's
not go into our
boring, though.
actual
Can we
politics.
talk about love triangles and
Sure.
we'll get to that.
Okay, first, can we give
Let's
the
do the
setting
characters.
and the
Characters,
characters? Okay,
characters,
so
setting,
how about
characters.
Jasmine T tells some of it and then you tell some of it?
Yes, because you've been eating up all my mic.
Yeah, basically.
Listen,
So-
you're in the way.
So, American Royals is basically it's this story. It's told
No, it's
the perspective of three different girls.
It's 4. You're wrong.
Oh, it's 4. I'm sorry. One of
At
them's
least
just quite
I didn't
forgettable.
have to do an editing oolong here. Actually, Jasmine was wrong thing again. Like I had to do 7 times in the teaser.
Okay, let's not do this on mic. Okay. All right.
So, anyways, it's Beatrice, the future Queen of America, the first queen to ever be the Queen of America.
I don't know if you could see that. Earl Grey was just telling me to shut up.
Anyways, and then Samantha, her little sister, who is the
Crazy.
heir, quote unquote.
The spare heir.
The spare heir.
And then her code name is like Sparrow or something because it's like spare.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Basically, she's the unwanted little sister.
She's the unwanted, unimportant. Let's just ship her
No,
off to
I
a
like-
paradise
I like
and forget
her.
about
I
her
like
forever.
I like her.
But we
I
love
like
her.
I like
Yeah,
her.
she's like a kind of a rebel, and she
Sam
makes a
is
lot of
the
trouble.
best.
And she kind of has this reputation of just kind of going off partying, not really caring about family legacy. But the truth is that she's actually not involved in the family legacy. Like, people
Because
don't
people
want
have
her.
cut her out.
Yeah, people cut her
Yeah,
out.
okay.
And so it's kind of like this double-faced perspective almost
Okay.
from the kingdom.
We'll get more into that later.
Yeah, she also has her own
Yeah.
lip gloss flavor.
No, she doesn't.
Yes, she does. It was like
yeah,
one
she
line I
did
remember.
do that.
Yeah.
Anyway, she has her own lip gloss color that no one else has. So I actually think that's pretty cool. And Beatrice doesn't get that, but we will get into Beatrice later. I can get up on the mic.
That's just oolong tea coughing. Oh yeah, sorry if my voice sounds weird. I have a cold.
I'm hungry.
Don't we all? Okay, you can get yourself something. This is your house.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah,
filming.
it is. Oh yeah, we're recording at my house again because.
You have
we-
the mics.
You
yeah,
have the
I have the
mics.
mics at my house, so we're recording here.
Also, you may or may not hear like screeching cats in the background.
We already
Oh my
mentioned
gosh,
this.
can I show them Pixie and Scout?
We're not filming this. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, no, but
Okay,
they
fine.
can hear them.
Okay,
One
maybe
second.
maybe you'll hear
I'll
a cat
be right
whining.
back.
Okay. Anyway, so
And then
Sam
there's-
is kind of the rebel, and then there is
Beatrice is the goody two shoes.
Beatrice is the goody two shoes. No-
Girl, Pixie
That was
That-
Pixie.
Yeah, that was Pixie.
That was Pixie, the best kitty in the whole
Okay.
world.
Wow, you're gonna say that in front of Dove and Scout.
Sorry.
Wow. Okay.
Pixie, Scout, and Dove, they're all tied, okay?
All right. So, Beatrice is.
The goody two shoes. Sam is the rebel, and then there's also.
Well, wait. Beatrice is part of this
I
big
do
story.
not like Beatrice because of her love triangle, and I'm gonna get into that later. But
Yeah, we don't love Beatrice, but
Beatrice
you
is kind of
keep in
boring.
mind I haven't read these books in like a while. Oh
Same.
no, wait, but she's just like, oh no, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Oh
okay,
no.
okay.
Oh,
So,
no, what do I do?
so
I don't even
Beatrice.
wanna be queen. Oh no.
Beatrice is the heir to the throne, and she's the first in line. She's the one who kind of everyone always has their attention to, which can be a very good thing, a very stressful thing. There's a lot of family dynamics with Beatrice. I feel she's kind of the more family.
Vocab word.
Yeah. There's a lot of family dynamics is one of our vocab words in ELA, but we don't like using our vocab words because they make us think of school, which makes us think of academics, which makes us think of.
I'm so scared of this
Depression.
TV club airing because of my video that I put up, which I was initially excited for it to air, but I'm like, oh no.
Anyway, so which character should we move on to next? The commoner
Let's do
or the one
Nina.
who's trying to Okay, the commodore. Awesome.
Okay, so Nina is just a regular person who also
We'll
happens.
save the best for last.
Nina's just kind of.
Where you going?
Nina's a commoner who's also Sam's best friend, but she's like.
Oh yeah, she is.
She's not royal at all. She came from a regular family.
Yeah.
And then she's kind of boring. Anyways, and then
We need to review Daphne.
yeah, then
Can I
there's-
talk about her? She's the best.
Fine.
Well,
Oolong
she's a
is gonna
jerk,
talk about
but, like,
Daphne.
She's fun to read about. Her
You know,
chapters
there's a
are so
character
fun. So she really wants the throne. She's like, oh, I want that. I want that throne. But she is not a royal family member. Too
think-
bad.
I
and
think,
so that she wants to be a princess. So she tries to marry Beatrice and Sam's brother, Jefferson, the worst one.
Jefferson's really.
Jefferson's dumb.
Yeah.
Jefferson's like,
As Sabrina Carpenter
one-
would say, dumb and poetic.
I don't like Sabrina Carpenter.
Okay, let's not get into
Ool-
music.
Jasmine and Earl Grey like Sabrina Carpenter to annoy me. and I will not stand for it.
Okay. Anyway, I think one of my really the
Can
moments.
we do love triangles?
Wait. We haven't even finished. Okay, so I think one of the really big moments in Delphine's kind of story for me, where it was a big moment of character development, was when she went to the salon and everyone else was just asking, "I'll have what the soon-to-be queen is having. I'll have what Beatrice has," and she's just like, no, that's so pathetic. So I think that's really interesting that she's vying for Beatrice's life, yet she hates Beatrice's life almost. Like, she envies Beatrice and at the same time detests Beatrice.
Yeah.
Like, in her life. And I think that was a big character development point for me, because it was just basically saying, like, I want to be you, but I hate you, you know?
Yeah.
You're all using big words. Oolong brain can't comprehend these words.
We know that.
Oopsie.
We know
I'm
that.
kidding. I'm smarter than both of you.
No, she's not.
What's your math grade then? Because I got mine up to a 90. What? Yeah, our math teacher
Mine-
grades a lot of stuff wrong, so I needed to go over
She
that.
grades so hard.
All right. Anyway, so next we go into love triangle. Wait, should we describe the boyfriends first? So we can
Maybe.
Okay.
The Bachelors.
The Bachelors. Also, one of our members here, Oolong Tea, has a extreme obsession with the Golden Bachelorette.
I'm not obsessed.
Don't
I
ask.
showed you one episode and you became obsessed too, and you were
Oh my
crying when the free trial of YouTube TV expired and you had to stop binge watching it.
Okay, back to the story.
So, why don't we do our first triangle with something basic? Oh wait, we can't
Something
really do the love
digestible.
triangles if we give away the entire story.
Okay, so
Of
if
course
you
we're gonna
are
give away the entire story. This is a book review.
okay, wait.
That's what it's for.
Okay, from Earlgate Tree, if you are interested in if you are someone who hates spoilers, detests them, does not want to know anything else about the book, I'm just going to give you a quick little wrap up. American Royals is a fiction, and it is like kind of this romance. It switches from characters' points of views in different chapters. There's lots of love triangles, lots of family dynamic drama, and it's overall a really great read. There's multiple in the series, and
Read it.
It's really complex.
it is
A lot of
complex,
feelings.
but it's great. I feel like you can always find one character that you relate with on some level.
Yeah.
We would highly recommend it. We only recommend it to kids ages like 12 plus ish.
it's
Y'all are still 11 and you're reading it.
Okay, yes, but
it's
if
a
you have
little mature.
if you have stricter parents, we'd recommend like 12 plus. Like, maybe if you're like really sensitive to like romance and language and stuff, maybe 13 plus. You know, there is some language, there's
There's
some
not
romance.
that much language.
There
though.
is though.
There kind of is, though.
Okay, but anyway, it's a great read. We recommend it. And if you do not want to get any further spoilers, you can just stop listening now. But because we're gonna go into some spoilers now,
Just,
we're
like,
gonna go into
leave
some.
if you don't want spoilers.
Okay,
You're
let's
not-
be-
Don't
You
leave. That's
If you don't want spoilers, you can't sit with us.
that's not true. Okay, we love everyone who's watching. Thank you so much. We're gonna go into spoilers now. Yay!
don't
Okay, love
want
Let's
triangles.
do the
Spoilers.
boyfriend ratings and the love triangles.
Okay, well we need to
Spoiler
describe.
alert, all the boyfriends get a 0 out of 10 because they're the same
Yeah.
character copy pasted.
Okay,
they're so basic, yo.
I know,
It's like
right?
it's kind of crazy how basic they are.
They're just so basic. They're like, I'll protect this girl.
Anyway, wait, are any of the boyfriends cheating? Because that gives them like a negative
No.
one. Okay, that's fine then.
Yeah,
Actually, I think they
Okay,
are.
so first let's introduce our love triangles, because then our listeners can get a sense of like
Can we
what
do
this
Beatrice's
character
love
kind of how
triangle
it reacts.
first?
Okay,
So
yeah, let's start with
basically,
Beatrice.
She falls in love.
With her
with
bodyguard.
With her bodyguard, and his name is Connor.
But she can't be in love with her bodyguard because she's the future queen. So she has to
Of
pick from
course.
like a literal list of guys that are acceptable.
She has to scroll through Royal Tinder, aka a set of
Of dukes that her mom,
dukes
like
that
her mom
picked out for her.
Her mom
And she
literally
scrolls
just, like-
through all their dating profiles, but she doesn't feel that spark that she feels
Oh
with
my
Connor
gosh.
until she chooses the one she chooses to marry. Because she has to choose to marry one of the guys from Royal Tinder. She chooses this
gosh.
guy named Teddy Bear, a teddy bear that's
But-
half eaten.
But Samantha made out in a closet with Teddy Bear before Beatrice picked him. What?
Dun, dun, dun.
So that's
it's
our first love
actually a
triangle.
love square.
Well, actually, the first love triangle is Beatrice, Connor, and Teddy. The second love triangle is Beatrice, Teddy, and Sam. So technically, Teddy is kind of cheating.
Okay, so basically,
No, but
there's
that was
this
like one
party.
time, and he was like, "Oh
Yeah.
yeah."
At the
sure,
very
I'll
start of
kiss
the
you."
book, there's this party, and Teddy is not aware that he has to like be one of the dukes to be. Beatrice hasn't picked Teddy yet, and Teddy and Samantha kind of hit it off at the bar,
And
and
then Samantha like pulls him into the closet like teddy bear.
And she says,
You
I
need to
order
do
you
it.
to kiss me.
I order you to kiss me as a princess. You need to do everything I say. Kiss me right now, or I'll murder you.
that's not what she says, guys. Anyway, they kiss, but then later in the party, Beatrice picks Teddy, which is kind of crazy, and Sam
It's
is
not
kind
really
of
that
like,
crazy.
why
He's
are
like,
you picking this dude? Like, this is my dude.
"This
Pick
is
another
my
dude.
Pick another dude.
And Sam kind of feels like, she's like, oh my gosh, Beatrice gets everything. I get nothing.
Anyway, okay, so our first love triangle recap.
So, our first love triangle, it's kind of a love diamond.
It's a square.
It's, no, because Samantha has no relation to Connor. And now, we move on to our second love triangle.
No, you have to read the first one, because...
Oh, sorry. We're actually going to do a recap of our first one. Our first love triangle is Teddy, Beatrice, and Connor. Our second love triangle is Teddy, Sam, and Beatrice. Now let's move on to our third love triangle.
Which one are we doing?
I'm
Should we
doing
do
this one.
Marshmallow?
That's the second book.
I don't care.
Anyways, we're going to do one from the first book, and that is Daphne, Nina, and Jefferson.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Jasmine,
Okay.
for the last
So,
time, it's
for-
not
as a
Daphne,
boy-
it's Daphne.
Daphne?
It's
Okay.
Daphne.
It's Daphne. Whatever. Okay, so basically, just a little recap on Jefferson. Jefferson is this rich prince.
He's the prince. He's
He's the
Sam's
prince.
Prince, and everyone loves him, and everyone loves him, and everyone loves him, and they're like,
He's
oh
Sam's
my
twin.
gosh, it's Jefferson. Oh my gosh, it's Jefferson.
He's so
But
dreamy.
he's really
There's-
just like dumb.
Yeah, so there's kind of this. He's
He's-
the prince. He's Sam's sister, brother. And there's this whole kind of thing about like he's the handsome one. He's the one who has a whole like fan club. He's that one. And
He's like, he's adored by every girl in America.
yeah, every girl in America is like putting on like their fanciest clothes and like screaming, yelling after him. It's kind of like, have you ever seen that video of like the Beatles being chased by like a mob of girls? It's kind of like that.
Except it's only one beetle.
Yeah. Anyway, Jefferson, we don't like Jefferson. He's kind of annoying.
He's really dumb.
He doesn't really have like he can't really care for people more than himself, which he's kind of selfish, you know?
He doesn't have deep feelings at all.
So, you know, he's kind of like a basic character.
All of the boyfriends are basic. All of the boyfriends are boring. All the boyfriends are basic. I don't
But-
care about any of them, and they're only there as stock characters to add romance drama. That's my opinion. That's my hot take, and I will leave now.
Okay,
Okay,
so we
well-
do love the book, though. Like, Catherine, if you are watching this, we love your book.
I forgot
You're amazing.
I forgot the author's name was Catherine. Oh yeah, we love you, Catherine.
We love you. You're literally our icon.
Heart.
Heart.
We love you.
Yeah,
We've read all your books.
She's doing the heart hands Taylor Swift thing.
Anyways,
Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. Are you okay?
Okay.
Anyways,
Anyways.
so basically the love triangle is Nina, the commoner, and Daphne, the wannabe princess. So it's Daphne at first. Daphne was dating Jefferson, and that happened for a long time. And Daphne was loved by the public, loved by everyone. Everyone thought she was amazing. She was a good fit.
She's kind of like this. She's kind of She's kind of like the secret evil twin of the story almost. You know, on the inside she's kind of savage, kind of like bleh.
Like, she kills anyone who's in her way, whether she cares about them or not.
But she's also, like, on the outside, she's, like, this person who, like, goes to hospitals and, like, plays with kids and reads to kids. And she's kind of, like, this, she's trying to be this almost, like, princess goody two-shoes like Beatrice is on the outside.
But she's really not. She's like
really
this
not.
ruthless, selfish jerk.
Yeah, okay, wait, can we... So
But-
she's kind of like a savage... Yeah.
She's just kind of a jerk. On the
Also,
inside.
can we mention the fact that she got her friend in a coma and then goes to the hospital to creepily paint her nails?
Anyways, and then you have Nina, who's actually like this sweet, nice girl.
I feel bad for Nina. She kind of got dragged into all of this royal drama. She could have led a nice, normal life, but no.
But she's like super smart. She's nice.
That's
we like
kind of-
Nina.
that's-
Nina's good.
Nina's good. That's kind of the reason we hate Jefferson because, spoiler alert, Jefferson kind of took advantage of Nina. I'm just going to say it.
Yeah. So
Kinda
anyway,
ruined Nina's life.
but Daphne used to date Jefferson, but then they
told
broke
them
up
that.
abruptly.
With which Daphne is like so mad about
Oh my
because
gosh,
also
Daphne,
spoiler alert
not
because also
Daphne.
spoiler alert so Daphne basically saw Jefferson like kissing Nina at this party and Daphne was like
Well, that comes
Daphne-
later. Wait, that comes later.
but Daphne was
But
like,
anyway-
fine with it. Like she was hurt, but she was like, okay, but if I'm gonna have a shot at the crown, I need to stay with him, no matter how horrible he is. But then the next morning, Jeff broke up with Daphne, and Daphne's like trying to get him back now. She's kind of like this, like almost just jealous. Like she doesn't. I kind of almost feel bad for Daphne, but also I hate her because she's not seeking real love. Like no matter how much horrible stuff people do to her, she's still gonna stick with them if it means power for her, which is really toxic.
Yeah. But anyways,
She has problems.
Can we just go and actually get to the love triangle instead of just picking on Daphne?
Yes. Okay. Sorry
gosh.
about that, Daphne.
Guys.
So Daphne used to date Jefferson. Then they broke up. So but then Jefferson got together with Nina. So now Daphne hates Nina because she's in the way of getting to Jefferson. So basically she gets her alone in the bathroom and then threatens her with her family.
It's kind of cray.
And then Nina breaks up with Jefferson. Oh yeah, when Jefferson and Nina were dating, Nina was thrown into like this entire press media drama where
Yeah,
they basically
so-
just told her she wasn't good enough.
So yeah, there was this like also this is like that was kind of a warning to me, like don't get sucked into social media, because when everyone found out about Jeff and Nina's secret relationship, a lot of Jeff's fans were really against it because they're like, you're just picking this random commoner girl, like oh my gosh. And there
That
was
could
this-
have been me. I could have been that random commoner girl.
And so there was this whole very toxic public thing where it was like Nina was completely getting trash talked, completely like horrible person. Like Nina was taking advantage of Jefferson. And so Nina was kind of like, she had to like hide almost from life for a little while just because of this like cruel stuff that the press was saying, which was really not true. And that's kind of a
She
big part.
had to hide from life for half a page.
It was like 3 weeks.
no, it
though.
was like 3 months, girlie. She just stayed in her dorm.
Oh yeah,
was
she
really
did
sad.
do that.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
can
one
I
thing-
talk?
One thing we should mention, these are all like college age people, like 20 to
Yeah.
25.
Can I talk? Can I talk, please?
Yes.
Can I talk?
Go
Okay,
for it.
thank you. y'all are like trashing on Daphne, but her chapters are so fun to read. Like
They are really
they're
fun.
they're the only part that brings to this story something other than romance, and I'm so thankful for that. Because if it was just romance, I don't know if I would tolerate this book.
But we do love this book.
Yeah, we love this book. I don't like romance. I only like reading romance books to make fun of romance.
Yeah.
Sorry, people who like romance.
Sorry, people who are in a relationship, actually, but
We don't recommend you listening
No.
to this podcast
No,
if you're
listen.
in a relationship
Listen.
because we do trash talk relationships.
No, if
Sometimes
I don't
accidentally.
just go down the streets and be like, look at a happy couple walking by, and then they're like kissing or whatever. Like, oh my gosh, haha, so stupid. It's romance. No, I don't do that. I like making fun of it in books. Okay?
Yeah, in books and Hallmark movies, it's okay. Kind of.
by the way, love Hallmark movies.
We love Hallmark movies.
They're like so bad they're good.
Yeah, it's so bad they're good. We should do a
So
special
bad?
episode on Hallmark
Yeah.
movies.
No, we should do a
for
special
Christmas.
episode on the Golden Bachelorette because Earl Grey is obsessed with it.
Well, Oolong Tea was obsessed with it and got me
I
into
don't
it.
have an obsession. I'm trying to say that I watched the show.
Okay. So what's our next? Wait, recap that love triangle, Jasmine, because I don't think we got all of
Okay,
that.
so basically, Daphne used to date Jefferson, but then Jefferson broke up with her for Nina, and now Daphne hates Nina. So basically, there's a love triangle, which is Jefferson, Nina, and Daphne.
Yeah. And
Wait, we should mention like
Oh
you
my
know what we
gosh.
should do? We should do Nina, Sam, and Jeff.
okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So I
but
feel like we actually
Nina,
haven't gotten
Sam,
into
and
Sam that
Jeff?
much.
What? That's not a love triangle.
It's a friend triangle, okay?
It's
Okay,
a French
listen.
triangle. Anyway, on a different note, we have not done the annoying family members yet.
There are no annoying family
Okay, so
members.
her
It's
mom,
just an
no,
annoying
her
friend.
mom.
Her mom is an annoying family member.
Her mom.
Get real.
Her mom literally made a file of eligible boys for her to marry instead of like I don't know,
Royal
like letting her
Tinder.
find love or
her
something.
mom literally is the most controlling person ever.
Like
She's
not,
not
a good
actually
person.
seen in the book as like a bad person, but like you can see it. She's just way too controlling.
It's like if your parents handed you a list of people that you could date and you couldn't date anyone out of that list, but all the people on that list were like pre-approved by your parents, so obviously they're going to be super boring.
If she's royalty, she has to have all the PR.
Yeah, it's a little weird. Also, I want to talk about Sam and her mother's relationship because I feel like
it's kind
Sam
of-
Wait,
not
who's
that good.
Sam's mom? Oh, right.
Beatrice's mom.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. So Sam and the mom, I feel like
does the mom have a name?
no, I feel
Ad-
like
No,
Adeline.
it's Adelaide.
Adeline.
Adelaide. Adelaide, not Adeline.
Adelaide is kind of
Like
always
Marmalade.
Adelaide always has always is putting Beatrice first, maybe not in a good way. And Sam,
She also
although
puts a
this
lot
is
of pressure on Beatrice, like an
Yes.
unusual.
so
amount.
even though Adeline's attention towards Beatrice is not good attention, Sam doesn't get any attention at all, and I feel like that's kind of where some of the envy for her sister comes from with Sam.
yeah,
Guys.
Sam feels like she's just like not wanted.
Well, we can blame most of it on them being royalty. Like, I don't like Adelaide, but like Beatrice is the princess. She's gonna be the first queen. Of course, her mom and dad are gonna be like watching.
You
her.
can't marry like
She's
a
the
dude.
queen of the entire country. Duh. But like, I don't like Adelaide and the king. He doesn't have a name, but like, I don't
Yeah,
like
he does.
them.
He does. It's George.
I don't like Adelaide and George, but like, she's royalty. Of course, her parents are gonna be like, she's
Yeah.
the first queen of an entire country.
Yeah, and I think there's actually like a lot of it must be really hard to parent as royalty, you know. And I feel like, but of course they have like 1,000 nannies to do it for them, cause yeah,
Because they're too busy with their lives to actually care about their children.
yeah, that's a little concerning. Also,
They're the king and queen.
yeah, I feel like though, like if
Yeah,
you're
but
gonna have
if you're
kids,
gonna have
Yeah.
kids,
you should only
True.
have one if you're royal though, cause then you can just like rightfully.
Well, what if
focus
one of
all
your kids
attention on
dies?
one. What did we just go into there? My God.
That's why you
Well,
have
I
the
mean, like,
spare. That's why you need to
happens.
have one
So
more.
you should have like a spare kid. I
Oh
don't
my
know.
God. Okay.
Oh my gosh. This is literally a
Amelia,
plot
I
point
think
in the book.
I
Stop
think
saying
you
her
just
real
became like the most horrible parent view, like royal, like person in the world.
Yeah,
you should
I'm
just
like
have a
gothic.
spare. You should just have a spare kid, just in case something happens to the first one.
Yeah, your spare kid. Just go sit in the corner there. Go sit there, darling.
You
Yeah,
just
that's kind of how
you
Sam
just
is
became
treated.
Adeline, though.
That's kind of how Sam is treated.
That's true.
It is. But
What's
like,
our favorite and
Listen,
least
they're
favorite
like-
characters?
you're saying
Go.
that they,
Sam.
Guys,
Sam-
guys, stop it. Okay.
Okay.
Sam is the most interesting
Guys.
one.
Okay. So wait. So how about we start with Jasmine, go to Long, and then me. So what's your favorite and least favorite character? In the whole.
Does
book?
it have to be a character that's like written about?
No, but it has to be kind of dominant in the story.
Okay, my least favorite character is Jefferson because,
Avi.
or like Daphne. Daphne is kind of fun to read about, but like still she's a jerk. I would hate to like have her in my life. My favorite.
It's kind of like watching reality
characters.
like dating shows. I've never watched one before, but it's like
You watched The Golden Bachelorette earlier today.
that's
You
literally
shouldn't
my
be
first time
talking.
watching a dating show, guys. For the record, that's my
You
first. Okay. All right. So just to recap, Jasmine, your favorite is Sam, and your least favorite is either Delphine or
I do
Jeff.
like Beatrice too,
Yeah,
because she's like, she doesn't show it, but there is drama.
It's like, and
It's
also,
like it's intense.
I feel like she is a good person in that she is humble about her position. She doesn't act like she's above everyone else because of her position.
Like she
in
literally
royal
told
politics.
someone to call her Beatrice.
She did do that.
like instead of to like call her queen, which is like nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
She did do
What about Oolong Tea? What's your favorite and least favorite character?
Give me the mic. Oh, thank you, Earl Grey.
She
Okay.
feels so special because
Hey,
she has two
hey,
mics on
hey,
her.
I'm listening. Okay. I mean, I'm talking. Oh, sorry. Yeah, Earl Grey is telling me to shut up again.
I'm not telling her to shut up. I'm telling her to be quieter so we don't literally blast the people's eardrums listening with headphones.
That's my line. First of all, my favorite character. Okay. Wait, you guys are. Oh my gosh. They're just going to pet my cat, which is totally reasonable. Because everyone loves her. I might go pet her too.
Well, I'm not gonna leave you guys alone.
Don't take.
Actually, we're just gonna cut out the silence.
We're gonna.
Oh, never mind.
She's sitting with Pixie. Why
Bye-bye.
don't you take her? Pixie is sad and lonely now.
show her off to the podcast.
So, Pixie is sad and lonely now.
Podcast mic on.
Why did you do that,
Put the
Earl
pod-
Grey?
Put the podcast mic on. This is Dovey Boo.
Meow for the camera. Oh, guys, you're making them sad. Sorry, Earl Grey took away one of my cats who was cuddling with my other cat, and now my other cat is sad and lonely. Why did you have to do that? Okay, so my least favorite and favorite characters. My favorite. Now, this might be surprising to a lot of you. But, well, a lot of you, as in Jasmine and Earl Grey. But my favorite might actually be Daphne. Listen, hear me out.
She's such a horrible person.
Listen, guys. Okay, so raise your hand. Don't actually raise your hand, because you can't raise your hand because we can't see you. If you're listening to this podcast and your favorite character in a piece of media like a book or a movie has been the villain.
Yeah, that would be.
I know that's me.
Yeah.
Because the villain perspective is so fun to see, and like the villain characters are so fun to read about.
You know what I
don't
love?
for a character to be your favorite character, you don't have to agree with all of their actions.
You know what I love? A good villain backstory.
Yeah.
Like Wicked.
We love a good villain backstory. Yes.
We love a good redemption arc. We love a good, like, what's another, like, thing that happens in a book? I don't know. But my least favorite character, well, actually, my least favorite character is probably Jefferson, because, like Jasmine said, he's really basic. He's boring. But also, I don't really like Beatrice that much, and don't get me wrong, I love myself some good internal conflict, nice and juicy, but, like, I don't like her.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but
She
I
is
don't
kinda
like
boring.
Beatrice. She's boring. Nobody likes a perfect character. And I know that being perfect is like whatever flaws. And like she's too perfect or whatever. Here, take the mic.
Put it down. Okay.
Debbie doesn't
So
like that.
no, so Debbie doesn't like that either. I'm holding her cat
She
right now.
likes this.
Okay, so basically, my favorite character is probably going to be, I don't know. Are we doing this in terms of like, I agree with their points of view, or are we doing this?
No, of course not. You don't have to agree with a character's point of view or actions to like them.
Okay.
It's just who you like reading about the most, who you like the most in this story.
Okay.
Oh, then
So
can I
then
change mine? Because I don't like reading about Beatrice.
Okay, so then I'm going
Your
to
favorite
go.
was Beatrice?
I'm gonna actually go with Delphine again. Hear me out, because even though I hate Delphine, she's so fun to read about, you know, just this, because all of these characters, other characters are actually like in the royal family in some way. They're connected to it, and they're not trying to like if anything, they're trying to get out of it rather than work their way in. So I think it's really interesting to have another character who's actually trying to work their way in to this life that's like so pressuring and so bad. To be honest, like it's a bad life.
Look at those
so
beans.
yeah,
Look at those nice
we're
little obsessing over my cat right now, me Oolong. Did you hear that little meow? Aw, yeah, you're so cute, Dove. Duffy Boo Boo, yeah.
okay. How
Look
about
at her little beans. I'll put pictures
don't-
up in Final Cut when I'm editing.
okay. So what boyfriend ratings?
Okay, boyfriend ratings. Oh, there's one love triangle we didn't mention.
Oh my gosh.
That
I'm
comes
sorry,
in.
Guys.
That comes
Whoa.
in. It's Jefferson, Delphine, and Ethan. Jefferson's best
Okay,
friend.
We haven't actually introduced Ethan, and to be honest, even though Ethan isn't a big character in the story, Ethan is my favorite. I think Ethan is really wholesome and great because Ethan is just like helping people out when they need to be helped out. Anyway, guys, okay, we need to actually get back to the
But
podcast.
so Delphine truly actually loves Ethan, but she's being put on by so much pressure from like her family and herself that she needs to get like Jefferson. So she can't love Ethan, but she has like showed Ethan that she loves him, but she still can't love him. So that's like
it's like
a
she's
love
not
triangle.
allowed to love him.
Yeah. So she's still trying to get Jefferson.
And honestly, Ethan's so good about it. Like Ethan just like gives everyone grace and empathy, and I feel bad for Ethan, you know?
And that's why Harmony? I don't know how to pronounce her name. That's why Daphine's best friend falls down the staircase. Because she saw Nina. Hamari saw Daphne and Ethan together. And she was like, oh, I'm going to tell Jefferson. So Daphne basically drugs her. And then she falls down a staircase and she's in a coma for the next year.
Not Delphine's original attempt, but it actually works out for Daphne because, you know, she can't tell anyone about her secret love. So
But then she feels like bad about it.
Yeah,
Question mark?
it's a very dark plot twist, and honestly, I don't feel bad for Daphne in that one. What does Ethan think about all of this? Do we ever find out?
He like feels so bad about it.
Like a good human being.
Yeah, well, I agree. Ethan's a good human being. He's boring, and I don't like to read about him.
I love Ethan. Ethan's wholesome.
Ethan's wholesome, yeah, but I don't like him. I don't like reading about him. He's not fun to read about. He's boring. He's basic. I'm sorry, but no. Well, that was my opinion.
Yeah. Okay, so thank you so much to listening to our book review of American Royals. Rating, guys, what would you give this? Let's do like a 0 to 10.
Put her down.
Okay.
0 to 10 language, I'd say like a 2. Because there isn't a lot, but there's still some.
We definitely hear some very harsh language.
Oh, that's true. Maybe like a 5.
Yeah.
Like it isn't like
it isn't
really
a
bad,
big part.
but
it's like when it's used, it's pretty bad. Like, if yes, there are some swears used, and they don't swear consistently, but when they do swear, it's usually a pretty bad swear. So I'd say a 5 out of 10 for language. What about violence?
Violence?
Like a 2 out of
like
10
a
because
2 out of 10 because
the staircase thing.
The staircase thing. What about
violence? Isn't really there in the story, and then for romance stuff, yes,
I've got to say like a 9.
Yeah, I'd say like a 8
because there's a lot of romance.
I'd say
it's not like all about romance, but there's a lot of romance.
No, the whole entire point of the book is romance.
Okay, so it's not that like by romance. No, but by romance, I'm asking you guys like rating as in like more than just like
Oh, then like probably like a 5 because
there's 5.
Kind of show up.
There's a couple moments when like some like more serious romance does show up, but
more mature
stuff shows up. But honestly, there's not a bunch of moments. It's mostly just like relationship drama. So yeah, I'd actually say a 4.
And an age rating for this one.
Okay.
12 and up or 13 and up. I don't know.
Also, like,
ask Earl Grey.
Yeah, if this book works for you and you're like only 12, that's great. It's a great book.
If your parents are strict, I'd say 13.
Yeah, if your parents are strict or you feel uncomfortable reading something with that much romance, then I'd probably say 13 plus. But I think overall, American Royals is a great book. It's a great series. We definitely hope to do more of the series in the future. So yeah, like thank you guys so much for tuning in.
And
yeah.
We'll see you next